champion, Thug Rose Namajunas, returning for the first time in 13 months. Her last effort, a unanimous decision, successful title defense against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. But DC, I think most telling for us when we sat down with her on Thursday, when she was in the locker room before that rematch with Joanna Jędrzejczyk, she was so tense and so anxious, she caused her own hands to bleed. Her head coach, Trevor Whitman, said he was afraid the commissioner might not allow her to fight and deem her mentally unstable, yet she conquered those demons, turned in another epic performance, and now she puts her belt on the line in what is her first fight outside the U.S.
If this was her feeling going into that fight and she fought as well as she did, imagine if she feels confident within herself. She said she's really worked on that, trying to work on the mental, knowing that she has all of the ability to compete and win these fights. She said this will be a tough fight for Jessica Andrade, because for as good as Jessica Andrade is, even if they were just to box, she feel it would be hard for Jessica Andrade to beat her. She believes this is the perfect style matchup for her and wanted to challenge herself by coming over to Brazil and beating a Brazilian to defend her championship.
Rose says, I gotta set up my kicks with my hands. Andrade says, I gotta set up my hands with my kicks. That's the difference in height. That's the difference in length. And that's the difference in tactics with different body sizes. And that's what makes this matchup so fun. Can Andrade get to Rose? Rose has great footwork, great counter ability moving backwards. Taekwondo kicks come from her base, so they come naturally. This is gonna be a barn burner.
All right, the UFC Strawweight Championship is upon us. Before we get there, your tale of the tape. The champion, Rose Namajunas, is 26. The challenger, Jessica Andrade, 27. Namajunas is taller by 3.5 inches. She will have a 3-inch edge in reach. All right, now to get us started for the main event, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening, sanctioned by the Brazilian MMA Athletic Commission, Commissioner Caio Portela, Executive Director Cristiano Sampaio. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Guillermo Bravo, Derek Cleary, and Sal Diamato. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mark Goddard. And now, Señoras y Señores in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Giuseppe Arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Strawweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 19 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 1 1/2 inches tall, weighing in at 114.5 pounds. Fighting out of Niterói, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the #1 ranked strawweight contender in the world, the challenger, Jessica Andrade. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 9 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 114.5 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Strawweight Champion of the world, Thug Rose Namajunas.
Okay, Jessica Rose, you know exactly what I expect. I want you to fight hard, I need you to fight clean. If I say stop, please stop. If you want to touch, now's the time. God bless.
Woo! Here we go. Thug Rose Namajunas. Putting the belt on the line, Jessica Andrade getting her second crack to become a first-time UFC champion. Andrade, slightly favorite in most places at close, about -120. Rose Namajunas, not at all concerned that she is the even money underdog in defense of her belt tonight. With that touch of gloves, we are underway. Jessica Andrade is in yellow, Rose Namajunas in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
What I like already is the fakes, the feints of Rose, in and out, in and out. You'll see as the night has gone on, the best strikers in this game are faking, moving. Oh, they're never static. They're never just sitting looking at you. They're always in, out, different looks. And already it's happening for Rose.
Moving quick. Oh, nice right hand by Rose. She's just sticking her.
It's the movement. It's not just staring at one thing. You're moving it. You're seeing fluent movement with fakes, mixing in the timing of the jabs and the straights. That's what you need in order to get off on a shorter, powerful fighter.
Rose seems a lot quicker than Jessica. She's already marking her up, John.
Right, yeah, you see a cut. That left eye is not at all in good shape for Andrade, less than a minute in. Oh, and Andrade got caught on the way in now.
Yep. Counter left hook is one of Rose's best punches.
Wow.
She steps back and she steps out, lets you, almost toros you right through.
That jab is
like
fast. Look at that jab. Rose's jab is popping.
Andrade attacking that lead leg of Namajunas, but she ate a couple strikes there up top yet again.
Those are the kicks you gotta see.
Oh, man!
She's getting tagged though. It's not enough. She's gotta be first. She can't be waiting on Rose.
Rose is way faster than her.
It's that. See the fakes. Footwork, in and out, jab.
Andrade with a level change. Namajunas up against the fence in a decent place to defend.
Kimura. She's on the Kimura, and you can't slam if you stick to the Kimura. No matter where she goes, she will have that Kimura. That Kimura stays locked in. Still got it. That's what happens with a Kimura trap. Straight to the armbar. She's going to transition, and she gets her elbow out. Very nice by Rose.
Nice. Rose Namajunas threatening.
Wow.
Threatening.
High
shorter.
level mixed martial arts through 2 minutes.
No matter what, if Andrade tries to lift and slam Rose, if you grab a hold of that Kimura, it takes away the slam and allows Rose to transition to any grappling technique as long as she keeps a hold of that Kimura trap.
Rose said, I'm going to take her down, take her back, and submit her. I mean, she almost got her with that armbar there. And we've seen this time and time again with Jessica Andrade. When she gets to the leg, she wants to slam you down. If Rose is threatening submissions, that takes away one of her best offensive attacks, that big takedown.
That Kimura does not work if Andrade doesn't lift her. She can't lift her. She can't try to finish that single leg while the Kimura trap is on there. Otherwise, it's always going to be a losing situation unless she can get her arm out first in Andrade.
Namajunas wrestled at the Milwaukee High School of the Arts, trained with Duke Rufus back in the day, also Greg Nelson in Minnesota, but she gives Tony Basile a lot of credit for taking her jiu-jitsu to the next level.
Andrade can't take more than 2 rounds of this kind of damage, I would say.
I mean, because she's already starting to get stopped when she's getting hit with these shots. It may not look like she's hurt to the blind eye, but she's getting stunned when she's taking these punches. That left hook really did make her stop in her stance. And that, you keep taking that, it'll be a short night.
The jab in the right hand.
Oh! Andrade gets stunned! Wow, Namajunas.
Yep, Namajunas is looking like an absolute savage right now.
Just a calculated killer, off to an outstanding start here tonight. She's got Andrade rendered defensive here, about a minute to go, round 1.
The speed and the technical ability of Rose has just been too much on the outside. The boxing, the straight punches, the fakes, the footwork, the movement, the being able to counter moving backwards. So far, it's been a mixed martial arts display.
I mean, it is a masterclass. Rose Namajunas putting on a masterclass right now in Rio.
Crowd trying to get behind Jessica Andrade. You see the head strikes already, 21 lands through 4+ minutes for Thug Rose Namajunas.
That counter hook right there is going to be the key for the entire fight for Rose. She steps out, that one right there, and nice adjustment by Andrade to throw the leg kick on the counter hook.
And a straight right hand from Andrade seemed to get Namajunas' attention.
Rose is tough, man. She stands in there. But Andrade is going to have to keep throwing those kicks. That'll slow down the motion of Rose Namajunas. Right now, she's behind her because she's so much faster. She has to keep throwing kicks if she wants a chance.
And she knows that.
What a first round for the champion.
I mean, I don't think she's ever looked better. I don't think she's ever looked better. Power, efficiency, accuracy.
How's your stamina? Do you feel her hands? No? Then you're good. You did it perfectly. You picked her up perfectly. She started at one pace and started slowing down. She's feeling it. Your takedown was perfect. Kick on the outside.
I mean, this jab of Rose Namajunas was touching Andrade in those straight right hand. Once she landed jab after jab, it was a straight right hand and a hook right hand. Namajunas put on a masterclass. And then right here, Andrade likes to lift. Rose attacks the Kimura right away, which scares Andrade. And then when she's flipped, right into an armbar attempt. Just a great first round by the champ. Big knee drops Andrade. It could not have started any better if you're Rose Namajunas. I mean, this place is quiet after watching that first round.
And not as though Andrade didn't get anything done, right? At least in terms of the numbers, significant strikes, 29 apiece, but largely all Namajunas in round one. We'll see if Andrade can make the requisite adjustments in round two.
Andrade's got to throw more leg kicks in this round. Has to.
And for as even as that look, there will never be a person that says round one of Andrade versus Namajunas went to Andrade.
And the reason why we're seeing Rose land so much is she doesn't show her punches. There's no load. They just fire, and she's balanced. And so it's hard to read when they're coming with the movement as well. See, that counter hook is a thing of beauty, the way she throws it. She steps outside and then throws it.
That left hook was close for Andrade.
That one right there. She just lets you fly right by.
Well,
Very
you
nice.
knew with 13 months away from the game that Namajunas was going to have new wrinkles, take her game to the next level, and she appears to have done that, and then some.
The corner of Andrade saw something. They thought that Rose started to slow down. They liked that she lifted her. Even though she almost got caught with the submission, they liked the lift. They wanted her to keep fighting like this.
Nice counter hook again. That's her best punch, Rose.
Rose has got to keep her hands up, though, as she's backing up. She's throwing that little hook from her hip. She's got to get her hands up.
Andrade doing a good job keeping the forward pressure, but those jabs are just killing.
Just a piston right in your face.
Andrade is doing a good job of drawing Rose into the type of fight that she needs this fight to be right now.
She's just getting jabbed as far as I see.
And when Namajunas has retreated, she has tried to catch Andrade with a power shot on the way in, almost baiting her at times.
See how she circles her, fires the punch into the way that she circles in Rose. So she's leading the dance by circling Andrade into the power. And Andrade comes in straight lines with power, which is effective, but the shifting and the figure eight movements of Rose are really
It's the only type of fight she can win. This right here is the only type of fight she can win. She may get knocked out, but it's the only type of fight she can win. If she stands at distance, she's gonna just get picked apart. She's got to go through the fire if she wants a chance to get Rose Namajunas. Because as we've seen, Jessica does have one-punch knockout power.
Dom, Andrade has done some good work on that lead leg of Rose.
She's got to stay on it. She's doing the right thing. She's gonna, just like DC said at the beginning of these matches, when you're the shorter fighter, sometimes you got to bite down on your mouthpiece and you're gonna take damage. And hopefully you inflict more damage than the taller person on your way in. And right now, it's looking tough for Andrade from the outside. She's got to keep landing those leg kicks to wear down Rose. Otherwise, it's going to be long.
Andrade with a flurry, but out of range until she landed that knee there.
Now, this is why this is the counter they have for the lift of Andrade.
Smart.
If you stay a hold of that, Andrade cannot lift. She can't do it. There, now she's working on the problem, which is the hands. Nope, can't lift there. She'll still get caught.
Oh! She slammed her right out of her. You can't! Jessica Andrade! The new UFC strawweight champion!
Incredible. Incredible.
Holy smokes!
Just like that, a new world order in the UFC strawweight division. They attend to Rose Namajunas. Andrade owns Rio tonight.
They had an answer for the lift, and she came up with an answer for the answer.
She attacked the hand and moved her head outside to a high crotch. Now she's not on a single. Now the head outside is a much different position. Good to see Rose Namajunas get up. I was very worried about her neck with the way that she fell. But when Jessica Andrade moved the head outside, she's able to lift, put her down with the big slam and get the finish. But as we said, this was the type of fight she had to have.
Beautiful.
Make it nasty, get in close.
So unbelievable.
This fight replay is brought to you by Namajunas, bold character since 1872. Jessica Andrade is a world champion. How did she do it?
And as we see here, she switches her head to the outside, just as DC said, and put her on her head. That is the one thing that counters a Kimura clearly, as we saw.
I mean, she moved her head to the high crotch here. Now you get hips in, lift, 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 lift. Guys, when I do this, they rotate all the way through. But Rose trying to hold onto the arm did not allow her to flip. If Rose would have let go of the arm, she would have got flipped through and landed on her back. But by holding onto the Kimura, she landed right on top of her head. Hey, run that replay back again, please. Run that, look at this. Holding onto the arm, look, fell on her neck. If she would have let go, she would have got rotated all the way through and landed on her back. But because the arm kept her in place, she landed right on her neck.
What Rose should have done is, once Jessica Andrade moved her head to the outside, you got to switch off the arm and go to the switch of the outside leg of Andrade. She did not do that, therefore Andrade was able to make the right adjustment and get the knockout. Beautiful, beautiful job by Andrade to adjust.
Trevor Whitman and Pat Barry talking to Rose Namajunas, who is on the stool. Unfortunate end to her title reign here tonight, but this is the first time that strawweights have headlined a UFC pay-per-view. This is the deepest, best division, at least according to the women at 115. Jessica Andrade's the new standard.
You could tell right away that when she got to this division, she was a problem. You could tell right away Jessica Andrade was a problem. And now she's a champ.
All right, the official decision is brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Catch all the action with Metro by T-Mobile. Get knockout coverage on a network that rivals the big guys for way less. One final time tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 58 seconds of the second round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Jessica Andrade.
This arena belongs to Jessica Andrade, the new UFC strawweight champion of the world. No woman in UFC history has won more fights than you, and now you've got a belt to go with it. Congratulations on an unbelievable win here tonight.
Essa arena toda sua, a nova campeã mundial peso palha. Nenhuma mulher ganhou tantas lutas no UFC quanto você.
Eu tô muito feliz, mas esse cinturão aqui, ele é desse cara aqui, ó. Porque sem ele eu não teria chegado aqui hoje. Se ele não tivesse montado a academia dele dentro da sala da casa da mãe dele há 10 anos atrás, filho de pedreiro, filho de faxineira, eu não estaria aqui hoje. Então esse cinturão é mais do meu mestre do que meu.
I'm very happy, but this is really his belt. If he hadn't put the gym together 10 years ago, I wouldn't be here. He's a stonemason's child, and he put this great team together, and that's why I'm here.
An amazing acknowledgement of your coach, Master Paraná Fagundes. What a crazy fight. What was your mentality in that first round and going back to the stool after the first 5 minutes?
Foi uma luta louca. O que você pensou ali depois, quando você voltou pro seu corner depois do primeiro round?
Eu voltei muito consciente do que eu tinha que fazer no segundo round, que ela estava ficando mais lenta, que eu podia nocautear, que eu podia tentar minhas quedas, e deu certo, eu consegui dar um bate-estaca, que eu nunca dei um bate-estaca, galera, hoje saiu o bate-estaca. E eu trouxe alegria pro meu país, esse cinturão é nosso, é da minha família, meu sogro, minha sogra, minha mãe, meu pai. Feliz Dia das Mães para todas as mães que estão assistindo aqui, pra minha. É isso aí, foi muito treino, foi muita dedicação e hoje deu certo.
I was very certain of what I had to do in that second round. You know, I'd never thrown that move. I never pile drived in the UFC. That's my nickname. So I'm very happy to be able to do that. I know she was slowing down and I wanted to knock her out. So happy Mother's Day to everyone too.
The path to UFC strawweight gold now goes through Rio de Janeiro. Your final thoughts?
Eu quero agradecer a vó Paula, que é a mãe do mestre que está aqui hoje. Sem ela nada disso seria possível, vó. Um beijo pra você, eu te amo, viu? Minha mãe Neuza, meu pai, todo mundo, a família. Minha mãe Cris, pai André, muito obrigado, viu? Sem vocês nada disso seria possível. Obrigado, Brasil. Obrigado, Rose. Você foi uma verdadeira campeã e veio aqui no meu país, sentiu um pouco da energia. É isso, muito obrigado.
I have to thank everyone who's out here with me. You know, everyone's responsible for this. The whole team, everyone that helped me all along. You know, you're all responsible. This is all for you.
Rio de Janeiro, let's hear it for your new strawweight champion, Bate Estaca, Jessica Andrade. All right, we step over here and talk to a very gracious, now former UFC strawweight champion, Rose Namajunas. Crazy end to this fight. We thought that first round was as good as you have ever looked. Any thoughts on a crazy, epic championship fight here tonight?
I'm just so, taken away by how awesome Brazil is. I didn't really get to see much, but just seeing all the Brazilians here with their families and, you know, they don't got to travel to the States to fight just for tonight is pretty cool and touched my heart. So I love everybody out here and, it's just a huge pressure off my shoulders, so, yeah.
Eu vejo todo o esforço que os brasileiros fazem viajando para ir lutar fora, então foi muito legal vir aqui poder fazer essa luta também e é isso, muito obrigado.
They don't come more classy than you. We know you will be back. Let's hear it, Rio. Thug Rose Namajunas.
You know, great performance by Jessica Andrade, great slam. Rose Namajunas was looking phenomenal up to that point, as we spoke about the slam, but Rose said something very telling there. A great pressure off of her shoulder. What's the pressure? Not having the belt anymore, getting rid of the